Hey, I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday and looking forward to some fun this weekend and hopefully some relaxation too. I wanted to come on to talk about today. We're talking about 8 ways to stamp out loneliness. We miss companionship, but you're not ready to date. Or if you just don't have someone who's special in your life right now, what can you do to stamp out loneliness? And I like to talk about these things when we come close to the weekend because for a lot of folks, it really is something that they battle, and you really feel it on the weekends. So let's just talk about how to stamp it out, okay? So 8 ways. Number 1 is make a plan. Make a plan. And they say, when you start to plan out your days, start a routine, that's when when you're going through a transitional period, that helps you to settle into your comfort zone, settle into things that become familiar and comfortable, and a way for you to feel like you're in control, things are normal, things are settling down into something that's normal for you, that's familiar for you. So that's real important. Oh, and by the way, I did some research on this, and I'm taking this from an article from everydayhealth.com, a young lady named Madeline Van who wrote this wonderful article. Okay, so that's number 1, make a plan. Make a plan, structure your days. When you put structure around yourself, that really helps you to feel more secure, more comfortable. So that's the important part there. Number 2 is do something. Do something. And that just means getting out of your comfort zone just a little bit. That may be, when you're in line at the grocery store, you may strike up a conversation, just about anything, about the weather, about anything that kind of comes to mind. So it is kind of putting yourself out there, doing something that you probably normally would not do, but just getting out of your comfort zone, being a little more social. So that's what they do. Just go out and do anything. Say you're going to meet a friend at a cafe nearby, whatever it is, but get out and do stuff, or even exercise. Talk about doing something. Exercise, so important. It helps you release all the endorphins and the good chemicals that help you to elevate your mood and to help you to stay positive and feel positive. So that's so important. Number 3, explore your faith. Explore your faith. I am a radical lover of Jesus, and I make no apologies for it. And so, explore your faith. Explore. If you believe in a higher power, that's important to realize that. For me and for other believers, that we have a heavenly Papa who loves us, who loves to dote on us, and created all this beauty and provision and blessings for us. He is our good Papa. And so exploring your faith, just knowing that you are loved, and He will never leave you or forsake you, is so important to help stamp out loneliness. And not only that, when you may attend church, even if it's not every week, it just feeling like a part of a group, a part of a group of people who share your values and your beliefs. That alone just really helps you in so many different ways to stamp out loneliness. So that's so huge and so important. That's really, really important. Okay. So number 4, bond with a dog. And they specifically said dog. I mean, I'm sure that, you can say, okay, well, I'm a cat person, that's fine. But, they really talk about bonding with a dog. Dogs are, I guess, especially social. And they need shelter, they need your help, they need your love and attention, they need to be cared for. And so, they say, and dogs, they're just social creatures, and they love being cared about. And so that's so important, just to feel like you have something to take care of, something that relies on you and is happy to see you when you come home. That's so important. So bond with a dog. But for me, but all I can do is fish, because poor dogs, they were like, oh my gosh, you've been 14 hours since you've been home. Are you kidding me? I've had to go to the bathroom 3 hours ago. So the poor dogs would suffer. I just don't have time to take care of them properly. And Not only that, but I'm scared of dogs, so just so you know. Okay. Number 5 is have realistic standards or realistic expectations. So don't think that you're going to stamp out loneliness overnight. Usually didn't get there overnight, so you're probably not going to solve that problem. Solve that problem overnight. And so just know that, take little baby steps. You may, decide to go to your public library and get a book and or hang out at the mall and do people watching and strike up a conversation with someone. Do realistic little bit baby steps. Do stuff to get yourself out there, so you're not isolating. You're not just home all the time, just staring at the same 4 walls. Okay. So just have those little ways that you're going to connect with people and just be out and be among people. Okay. Number 6, call, don't post. Call, don't post. And essentially what it means by that, if someone posts a comment on your wall, or, if there's a particular post that you and maybe someone is following, have that as an opportunity instead of posting a comment or posting a response to what that person said on social media. Have that be a opportunity for you to go ahead and pick up the phone and say, hey, I haven't spoken to you in a while and wondering how you doing. I saw your comment on that post, and I say, hey, isn't that crazy, or isn't that interesting, or isn't that something, wow, what do you think about that, what that person said on whatever page, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, or what do you think that picture on Snapchat, whatever it is. Have that as an opportunity to pick up the phone, because people do better if they have face-to-face or interaction over the phone or face-to-face. So that's the idea. Just put yourself out there. Number 7 is similar to that, is make time for relationships. If you're super busy all the time, hey, you may have to just carve out time to meet someone at a restaurant, or meet someone after work and just go to a movie on the weekend, whatever it is, or even just hang out with someone when you guys are running errands over the weekend. It doesn't necessarily have to be a structured social outing. It could just be getting done doing everyday life. Just say, hey, I need to go grocery shopping, I need to run to the mall to get whatever, why don't you come with me, that type of thing. Make time for relationships, so you can kind of work it into what you normally need to take care of anyway. All right. And number 8 is explore counseling. Explore counseling if you need it. I know that some folks still have somewhat of a stigma when it comes to counseling. I have benefited from counseling from different times in my life, and I've managed to find people who not only are licensed counselors, but they are also strong believers. They are strong Christians, and they have interwoven their faith along with their traditional counseling methods. And so I have benefited so much. They've been such a blessing in my life, and they have helped me so much for me to drop the weights of the things that God never intended for me to pick up in the first place. But they have helped me to grow and get stronger and a lot healthier. So absolutely do that. There may be people in your area, if it's not covered by insurance, they may have sliding scales, so they may be something to fit your budget. Or if you not able to do that, then if you're part of a church home, then a lot of times they will have people who are on staff who have counseling training. They may not necessarily be licensed counselors, but they have counseling training, which can also be such a benefit and such a help to you. It'll really help you to work through in a very healthy way the things that you may be dealing with. All right, so I hope that you find that helpful. 8 ways to stamp out loneliness, and just bring your smile back. Come out stronger. I want you to come out stronger than your setback, or come back stronger than your setback. All right, you can absolutely rewrite your happy ending. So if you like this video, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my page. If you find my videos to be helpful, if you know of other people who may be struggling with life after divorce and what all that looks like, absolutely tell them about my channel. And so thank you so much. Leave a comment if you have suggestions about other videos that you'd like for me to do. I read every single comment. So thank you so much. I will see you the next video. Oh, sorry. I also have a website, moveonafterdivorce.com. I'll see you soon.